Well, hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance. I have shuffled these cards very well. It is time for your weekly reading. So, I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Geminis, let's see what you can expect. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. There is a full pink moon this week. It actually happened Tuesday and through Wednesday. But this whole week is filled with this energy of the full pink moon. So if any of you want to look up more about it, a lot of changes going on. If you want to YouTube has a lot of information about the full pink moon. So, let's get on with your reading, Gemini. We have the Page of Pentacles. Surround your entire reading. You really have your eye on the ball. You are really focused on that pentacle. That pentacle is security, stability, groundedness. Let's find out why the Page of Pentacles is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Hierophant. This is security, stability, groundedness in a traditional sense. This card can signify marriage, but it does signify commitment in a spiritual way. It is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart or around this reading. This is in your highest energy. And then we have the Page of Pentacles surrounding the entire energy. So it is about security, stability, and commitment. I have the Page of Swords right next to the Hierophant in your highest energy line here. You're on guard about it. You're on guard about commitment. You are holding up that sword of truth here. I think you have your doubts. You're really studying it. I think you have your doubts it'll actually happen. And you want to know the truth. It's next to the Five of Cups. This is looking at the spilled cups of love. Yes, you, like almost everyone else, has had relationships that have failed. And you're looking at all these kicked over cups of love. But there's two full cups right behind you. And this is what I call the card of hope. Because all this figure needs to do, or has to do, is turn around and see the hope. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on what's already happened, because that can mess you up in the present. It really can. So if you haven't healed from it, then you need to heal from those spilled cups. Then you can turn around and see the two full cups behind you. So, you are on guard. I'm not sure that you've totally healed from some past relationships. There is something going on in your life. I don't know that you even ever want to be committed to somebody else at this point, okay? But you're not slinging the sword. Your sword is just up there. Under the Hierophant is the Nine of Wands. It's all, you've been beat up, drugged through the mud. You know, you've come to your wit's end. I think it's almost like you're giving up hope on finding that special somebody that you might be able to spend the rest of your life with. The Page, it's right next to the Page of Pentacles. You know, which is right below the Page of Swords. You're really on guard about that, and you're thinking, I don't know if that's ever for me, you know, if that's ever going to happen, or if I ever want it to happen. So next to the Page of Pentacles is the Page of Wands. This is under the Five of Cups. This is speaking out about a fresh start, new beginning. There's something brewing in you. That's why you're looking at that pentacle like that. There is something going on. There's some changes. Like I said, that full pink moon, things are changing. People are looking at things differently than maybe they even held on to for years. But there's things going on right now, this energy. So changes are taking place. And right now you're holding that staff of new beginnings and fresh starts. right under this 5 of Cups. You might be getting ready to turn around and look at those 2 full cups and maybe, you know, open your ideas and open your thoughts up to a possible relationship down the road. Under this 9 of Wands is the 3 of Swords. Your heart had been broken. There might have been a third party involved. Regardless, the truth is your heart was broken and it wore you out, and it just kind of put you in this state of like almost wanting to give up on love. But right next to this broken heart and right under the Page of Pentacles is the Sun. Remember the Page of Wands? You're standing there with a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Well, this energy here is going away. This energy. And I'll tell you why. It's because you've healed. I have the Star card here. You've healed over this. You're getting ready to turn around and see the full cups of love. And you're getting ready to venture out for a new beginning and a fresh start with joy and sunshine. So that is right under the Page of Pentacles. So that is what you're examining. Now you are changing your ideas about love. You're thinking, well, maybe there is somebody out there. Maybe I should, you know, get out there and take a look around, you know. The Sun card. You get the Sun card because you've healed, because it's right next to the Star card. That's why you're ready to, like, you know, venture out. So the Star card is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading, Geminis. But this is very spiritual. You've done a lot of healing over this energy over here. Your guard will be up, but you're not swinging the sword. But I think you're turning around and you're seeing those 2 full cups, and you're ready to go out and you're ready to like give this another shot, okay? And you've healed to your bare bones. Not easy to do, but you did it. Let me take out the second half of this reading for Gemini's universe. What else do they need to know for Geminis? There you are. Wow. Okay. Geminis, we have the 6 of Wands up here on your highest energy line. The 6 of Wands, I think you may have even been engaged to somebody before that fell apart. Engaged or married. But what's coming in here is the 6 of Wands is a card of engagement. It's a card of celebrating love. All these wands coming up in the background are people who love you and who are celebrating your achievements. And this is, you know, this could just be achievements in life, in the accomplishments that you have made in yourself, in your healing, and actually finding the courage to go out in the world again to see if there's somebody out there for you. It's right next to the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is about focusing and working on your own security, your own stability, and just kind of keeping your nose to the grindstone. And I think this is what you were doing while you were healing. So this is, you're in your power. You are ready to go out there. You're ready to see if there's somebody special out there. Everybody's proud of some steps, some giant steps that you have made in your life. Next to the 8 of Pentacles is the 2 of Swords. So like I said, you got the Page of Swords over here. You're in self-protection mode, and you're still in self-protection mode. But the thing is you don't want to deal with, you don't want to see you want to go out there, but you don't want to allow anything in that's going to put you back where you had to heal with this energy that wore you out, drug you through the mud. There might have been a third party and broke your heart. You're not going to allow that in. Your heart is protected. Your arms are across your heart. Your swords are up in self-protection, and you got the blindfold on, and you won't even entertain something that looks like what you've just healed from. Under the 6, what they're so proud of. You know, your friends, your relatives, all these people that love you, they're so proud of you because you pulled yourself out of a depression, it looks like. You pulled yourself out of a state of thoughts of blaming yourself, of sadness. It's almost like torturous thoughts about why does this happen? Why did this happen to me? You pulled yourself out of that. You walked away from it. I have the 8 of Cups right next to the 9 of Swords. You walked away from that energy. You're able to turn your back on all the love. You had a lot of love for someone that trampled it. And you're just turning your back on that now. It became a heavy burden. All this energy here, I mean, it became such a heavy burden. Eventually you have to let those wands go. You can't carry that burden forever. And I'm really glad that you're going to be putting that down. You're walking away from the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. And it's all because you've been working on yourself, focusing on yourself and healing. You're allowing the sun to come in. And that is beautiful. So under this 9 of Swords is the King of Swords. Gemini, this is your card. It's air energy. This is your reading. This is you with your sword up again. Okay? So you are in self-protection mode, but you're very self-assured. You've gone from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords, male or female. So you're very self-confident. And you are confident that you will not let this type of energy, this 9 of Swords, you're not going to let something come into your life to put you in this position. So you're going out there pretty confident that you will be able to recognize this kind of energy before it happens again. So then we have the Magician right next to the King of Swords and walking away from that 9 of Swords energy and that 10 of Wands energy. The Magician is, well, there's the infinity symbol. This tells me you have a lot of the answers that you need right here. If you just pay attention to what you're telling yourself, you can guide yourself that way. You have all the tools it's going to take to manifest what it is you really want in life. You have the Cup of Love. You have the Pentacles for security and stability. You have the Wand for new and fresh starts, new beginnings. You have the Sun. Oh, I love that. You have the Sword of truth and clarity right next to your energy. You have all the truth and clarity. You know exactly what happened. You figured it all out. You've healed deeply. And the Magician, knowing that you have all this, you're moving forward. Everybody's so proud you're pulling yourself out of this and moving forward. Right next to the Magician, under dropping all those wands, look what's waiting for you. The 4 of Wands. There is somebody out there for you. There is a soulmate, divine, 1111. This is union between 2 people. And this card is full of joy and happiness. It goes with the Sun. This is waiting for you out there. Because you're finding the strength to move forward. You've healed. You're self-confident. You're not letting these bad energies come back into your life. There's somebody waiting for you out there, and they are a soulmate, and they want to make a life with you. You haven't met yet, I don't think. Maybe, but I have a feeling that you haven't quite met yet, and I think they're on the horizon because you're just now moving forward. I'm taking out one more card for this reading. The World. Oh, yes. So the World, that's a whole new life cycle. You are turning around. You are seeing the cups of love that could be available to you. You are getting out there. And feeling healed and ready for maybe possibly a new relationship. You're entering a whole new life cycle. This pink moon, I'm telling you, it is very strong. So, Geminis, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance.